Hello preppers and homesteaders, preppersteaders. I'm going to go over the install of this Reolink security camera slash floodlight that's hard mount install on a building or structure on your property. As stated in other videos that I've done, go to the video description and I will have links. So if you don't want to watch the full video but you want to skip to certain details of this product review, just go ahead and do that because I'm going to have the unboxing, the installation. I actually installed it twice because one of the cool features of this camera is it has a 180-degree view, and the first install place that I put it on was a corner walkway, and it was just too wide. I was wasting the capability, so I moved it, reinstalled it, and put it on the side of our second bar dominium, and now I get a complete view of the whole complete front side of this, and it is just awesome. The installation, super easy. You got a wire nut, 3 wires. If you have an existing security light, you can just swap it out. If you don't have a spot, you could find a location, drill a hole, and they actually give you a wire that you can just wire to this and plug it into an outlet. Super easy. That's what I ended up doing here because this goes into the workshop on the other side. I'll show you later in there. And it was just so much easier for me to plug it in because I'm redoing the wiring and I didn't want to have to put in it's just easy for me. I just got over being sick, so it was the easiest solution. I probably said that already later in the video, but super easy install. The app and the AI detection system on this thing. Phenomenal features that I'm going to go over. The AI detection can detect animals, people, automobiles, and you live rural like I do, that's very cool because then you can go into the app and say, I just want to see, did a bear come on my property? I could just filter it to just animal detections. If I wanted to know if the UPS driver came, I could just go to vehicle detection only. And if I want to know if some guy's snooping around my property, I could go to people detection. Really cool. The app is super easy. The install is super easy. The video quality is phenomenal. 180-degree field of view, just image quality is phenomenal. Like I said, I have a lot of Reolink cameras, and over the years, they just keep getting better and better. This one worked seamlessly with my Reolink app and all my old cameras, but now it makes me not want to use my old cameras as much because these ones are so much better. The quality is just amazing. And like I said, some of my Reolink cameras are probably pushing close to 10 years old, and these new ones are just phenomenal. So if you're adding to existing Reolink cameras, adding to hardwire security system, and just want to put in some new locations, these Reolink Wi-Fi cameras are awesome. So let's get into that video right now. I'm gonna start with the unboxing and go from there. So follow along, and like I said, a great security solution and lighting solution because it's a smart Wi-Fi floodlight that you can control from your phone. So if you ever had an old floodlight where you can control the settings, you have to climb up on a ladder, this you can just do from your phone. You can switch it from dusk till dawn, you can switch it to motion activated, and you can actually change the color temperature. Is it too yellow for you? You want it to cool it down and make it a little bit more blue to match the other lights on your property? It is awesome, and it is really bright. So thanks again, and like I said, follow along and check out this cool security. I love security products on the property. Homestead security is like big love topic of mine. So thanks again, and wow, these fall colors are just awesome. I don't know if you can even see over here. It's just great. So this video kind of takes place in a couple days. I got sick and it was a longer review than I wanted, but it actually gave me lots of time to play with the apps and find the optimal position for this camera. Like I said, if you have a big front of a building or the big front of your house and you want to just an awesome 180 view, or your garage is over here and it would see the complete view of your house. I mean, there's just so many possibilities, but follow along and thanks again. Okay, today I'm going to go over the unboxing of this new Reolink camera. If you've seen my other videos on homestead security, you've seen that I use a lot of Reolink wireless solar battery operated cameras around the property. This particular Reolink that I have here is a Reolink security light that you mount to your home, workshop, or any building, and you wire it 120 hardwired into your system, and it has, you know, the motion floodlights on it, but it has a camera in it that will interact with your Reolink app and work with all your other cameras. So this is a great option to augment the other Reolink cameras that you have, and it's just kind of a cool thing. And if you can see right here, I'm going to show you right up there I have an old security light that's actually broken, and I'm gonna swap that one out and put this one in its place and test it out. And I don't know if you can hear, but it is raining today, so why not do this today when the rain is here, because what else am I gonna do? Okay, they did send me a 64 gig memory card, so I've got that here, but I'm gonna unbox this, show you what's in the box, and then I will install it and show you the features of it, because as typical of any Reolink product, they package things really well. Your items arrive undamaged, and they do really good job of packaging in here. So right now we got a little thing that says Reolink. This is your instructions, which are nice because you get a printed copy, which is really nice. You also get plug-in Wi-Fi security solutions catalog with just some more items that are available. And then you've got some more instructions in there. They give you a nice surveillance sticker you can put on your property, on a window. They just give you some other additional installation tips. I'm gonna set this over here. Like I said, everything is packaged really well in here. You can kind of see this. So this is the actual unit, and this thing is pretty robust. I mean, this thing feels like it's built like a tank, but as you can see, you've got LED floodlights, the camera. The camera is adjustable, so however you mount this, you've got the lights are adjustable. I mean, look at this, pretty adjustable. The camera is on a socket. So the camera is fully adjustable, independent of the lights. So you got a lot of motion on there. And then it's kind of nice, I don't know if you can see right there, to put the memory card in there. It's got screws, so you got to actually put it in there. And these are pretty adjustable too, which is really nice. And this is going to go up there, and I can adjust these lights, which is nice. But this will be actually the main way to come in the house. So this way we'll have a floodlight here, because it's really dark in this area in the morning. And it'll also have the camera for security features, because this is an entryway into the house and I want to have it protected by camera. So what a cool way to have your security light and camera built into one. And I'm not so worried about power outages and things like that, because our house we're off-grid solar battery backup, so I generally always have power. Even today, it's been raining for like 2 days. My batteries are like at 50%. I'm not too worried, because even though it's rainy and cruddy out today, I'm still generating power. And my batteries have been fluctuating between 50 to 60% all day. Okay, this is kind of cool too. This is pretty neat. I didn't know that they would give you this. So if you're not gonna do what I'm gonna actually hardwire this into the house. It is gonna be wired into the existing wiring up there, but look at this. They give you an actual outlet with the open ends. So if you just want to wire this yourself easily, safely, and then plug it in, you can do that too. That is pretty cool. So that kind of opens up some more possibilities. This is cool. This is a really great feature, and it's kind of nice, and it's another option for mounting this. But I'm going to go install it now. It is going to be up there. I'm not going to show myself installing it because it's just straightforward. I'm literally just going to swap that one out. I'm going to flip the breaker, turn that off, take that plate off, wire this, and here's the back side of it. You can see I'm going to take this plate off. I'm going to wire this up. Here's the wire leads. I will just wire this with some wire nuts. That's probably how that is already up there, and then just get this up 3 wires and then get this thing installed and go from there. really quick, I just wanted to add that wire that they gave you, if you don't use that wire and you hardwire your camera, just like a homesteader should do, you can keep that wire for some other electronic accessory that you want to just put a plug onto and have it as a spare backup plug for something else. Pretty cool that they send you that. So that's all I've got in that. I'm going to go back to installing this, and then when I come back, we will have this thing hooked up and I will show you the operation of it. Okay, I'm going to go over the final install update on this Elite Reolink Floodlight camera. I did have it installed in that corner over there. It was a corner obviously. This camera has 180 degree field of view. It really wasn't doing it justice over there. So I moved the camera. Okay, so our hot mess barn-dominium over there, I've got the camera mounted over there on the front side of the building. So this camera now covers complete 180 degree. What's awesome about this, I disconnected it from the old spot, put a different light in that place, brought it over here, wired it up. I did actually use the included 120 volt wire and then mounted it into my workshop wall, ran the wire through the wall, and then just plugged it into an outlet. And bingo, it was like it hooked itself right back up. I didn't have to reconfigure it. So if you reconfigure this and then move it or you lose power or something like that, it's not going to lose all its information. It's just going to still work. So hooked it up in there. The reason I use the included wire, I'm still working on the electrical in there, and I may put an outlet dedicated line there or something later, but right now I just don't know. I just got over being sick, so brain is not working as good, and using that cable was just super easy. I literally hooked up the 3 wires with the wire nuts, plugged it in, and it was hooked up within minutes. So see there, I've got the camera over there, and the field of view, I'll have to show you some screenshots of it. It is pretty phenomenal. It covers one end of the building to the other. Where I'm standing here, you can see me. Down there, you get a great view of the doorway. This also has the Reolink AI detection app. So when you get detection video captures and you want to look later, like you wake up in the middle of the night, you're like, you want to kind of see what's happened. It has little info prompts that show you, a little car symbol, a little person symbol, and a little animal symbol. So it's kind of neat. Sometimes you get a combination of all. One time, Jenny was coming down the driveway walking Walter, and then UPS was coming down, and the video shows all 3 of those symbols. Sometimes you get like a generic symbol for motion when it's just like a leaf blows by, something big, but it doesn't know what it is, or it's really windy. I've had those happen too, but most of the time the AI detection's great. It lets you know if there's an animal, person, or a car, and it's pretty neat. And then also what's cool about this is you have the smart technology, so you can just control the light on your phone. So you can switch it from dusk till dawn, floodlight, or you can have it from motion sensing where it will turn on and stay off most of the time. We've been leaving it on dusk till dawn just because it's nice to have some additional light around here. Okay, so now you can see I've got it mounted right there up above me, and it literally has the complete field of view of this whole front of this building. It's pretty awesome. Like literally 180 degrees. If any of you skateboarders out there, 180, it's not much, but it's a half a circle. I mean, it's a good field of view. So for a security system, that's pretty awesome. I'm on, actually the light's on right now that it's detected me. You get this full 180 of this whole length of this building. It's pretty neat. So I'm not gonna go much more into it because it is what it is and it does what it does. So, but it's a great solution if you've already got a security light mounted on a place and you wanted to add a Wi-Fi camera there. It's also a great solution if you don't have a camera and a light in a location where you want a light and a camera. It's very easy and quick to install. And like I said, I've installed it twice already and I'm sick. So you can hear how stuffed up I am. Very neat solution with the 180 degrees, because my other house light it's a Reolink, but it's got a motorized head. And what I found out about that is, yeah, the novelty wears off, and a lot of times I don't rotate it around. I'll do a quick peek. It has a very limited field of view. This would have actually done just as good if I mounted it in that same location. And this, you just look once and it's like you could just see everything all at once. You just take it all in. And for a location like this, where it's the front of the whole building, it's just a great solution for that type of a situation, where you have like just a big front of a building and you want to be able to see everything. So hopefully this was helpful. Like I said, installation's easy, hookup was easy, reinstallation was easy, and they give you everything you need, and it's just really easy, you know, minor electrical skills needed, and it's just a good camera solution. So hopefully this was helpful. As you can see, the colors have changed out here quite a bit. I feel like I've been sick for a week and I've missed fall. If you need a quick, easy hookup for a security camera and Wi-Fi capability with a floodlight, that's pretty cool. And just the ease of having to change from floodlight to dusk till dawn light, you can just go in your phone, go into the app and change things, versus getting up on a ladder, playing with those switches, and then, so hopefully this was helpful. Until next time, thanks again. Bye. Till next time, bye. Big camera. I'm still waiting for the temperature in my water to be perfect. It's still warming up. I'm gonna end it there. Thanks. Like and subscribe. I gotta support this shirt because it was a gift. I love it. I do. So thanks again.